It's a special episode of One Big Table because this is my entry for Jamie and Uncle Ben's search for the next FoodTube star. I'm gonna prepare a wonderful recipe inspired by rice. What we're making today is a roasted yam and black bean paella. It's a simple and delicious dish that I know you're gonna love. But first things first, we're gonna put our rice on. I have some brown basmati, so I'm gonna have 1 part rice, 2 parts water. A nice pinch of salt and a generous drizzle of olive oil. I'm gonna then bring it to a boil, let it boil for a minute or so, and then turn it down to about just below 3 on your electric stove, and let it simmer cover for about 35 minutes. Next up are those beautiful yams. I turn my frying pan on high. I'm gonna add a generous drizzle of olive oil. You wanna make sure the oil is nice and hot. So I cut my yams fairly small. They're gonna cook a little faster. The heat at the beginning is gonna caramelize the sugars and it's gonna create that beautiful crust and the beautiful texture that I'm looking for. A nice pinch of salt and ground cumin. Cumin and roasted yams is a beautiful combination that is going to really highlight the beautiful sweetness of the yams. The yams have been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to give it a quick taste to make sure they're good. And it's okay if they're still slightly underdone because they're going to go back in the sauce afterwards. We're gonna prepare now the base for our paella with the most beautiful and the simplest tomato sauce that you ever tried in your life. And also a little bit of the stems of this beautiful cilantro. My pan is hot and I have about a medium heat. I'm gonna add a nice drizzle of olive oil. Just let all this beautiful aroma lightly fry for maybe a minute or so. And I'm also gonna add just a small pinch of chili flakes. I'm gonna add my tomatoes in there. Just take the time to give a little clean up to your kitchen. You're gonna notice the tomato are gonna start to break down and form into the most beautiful most flavorful sauce. It's gonna take 7, 8, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Simple and flavorful. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm very happy with the result, so I'm gonna add my roasted yams to it. I'm gonna add black beans to it.
Quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come da venga vedi I love you.
You can break down a few leaves of cilantro just with your hands. I have a feeling you're going to enjoy this simple and beautiful dish. But if you excuse me, it's time to eat. So, buon appetito! È pronto?
Va bene. Se tu la parla miezza americano.
Just chop it up roughly. Just chop it up roughly. Roughly.